In our this chapter is in our 12th class syllabus, right? And it is written by Louis Fisher, and he has written a complete book, The Life of Mahatma Gandhi. And then we have taken a single chapter from that particular book. Now, this is an incident that Louis Fisher met Mahatma Gandhi, and then he shared his all the story, whatever he seen there. Okay, the story is based on the interview taken by Louis Fisher of Mahatma Gandhi. In order to write on him, he had visited him in 1942 at his ashram Sevagram. Now, where Louis Fisher met Mahatma Gandhi? In his ashram only, and in which year? 1942, where he was told about the Indigo movement started by Gandhi. Indigo. What do you mean by indigo? Indigo is the name of a crop. Okay. The story revolves around the struggle of Gandhi and other prominent leaders in order to safeguard sharecroppers from the atrocities of landlords. Now, the summary is here. He recalled that it in 1917 at the request. Now the story is like they requested Gandhiji that come to a village, okay, because he is also a farmer and he is suffering there because of the Britishers. That time the Britishers rule all over the India, right? Now Gandhi had gone to Lucknow, but that time Gandhi has fixed some appointment in Lucknow, so he is there in the Lucknow to attend the annual meeting of the Indian National Congress in the year 1916. Right? Shukla told him that he had come to Champaran to seek his help in order to safeguard the interests of the sharecroppers. Gandhi told him that he was busy, for Shukla accompanied him. Gandhi tell him to Shukla that I am busy, but Shukla followed Gandhi at various places till he consented to visit Champaran, till he agreed that at your place, that is Champaran. His firm decision impresses Gandhi firmly. Strong decision impresses Gandhiji, and he promised him that he would visit Calcutta at a particular date, and then Shukla could come to take him along to Champaran. Shukla met him at Kolkata. Now, where he met him? At Kolkata, and they took a train to Panipat. Panipat, you know, Panipat is in Bihar. Somewhere written that it took train to Bihar. Okay, Gandhi went to lawyer Rajendra Prasad's house and they waited for him. Now Rajendra Prasad is a lawyer and they wait for him, but Rajendra Prasad is not at the house, not at his home. Then where they gone? In order to grab complete knowledge of the situation, why they go to meet Rajendra Prasad? Because they want, because Gandhiji want to gather all the informations about the particular situation, that which kind of situation the sharecroppers are facing in the Champaran. He reached Muzaffarnagar. Now, because the Rajendra Prasad is not at his home, that's why they gone Nagar on 15 April 1917. Look, beta, 1916 here. Then, how many months he followed Gandhiji? You can see he welcomed by Professor J.B. Kriplani and his students. Gandhi was surprised to see the immense support for an advocate of home rule like him. He also met some lawyers who were already handling cases of sharecroppers. As per the contract 15% of the peasant land was to be reserved for the cultivation of indigo, the crop of which was given to the landlord as rent. The system was very oppressive. Now, because there is contract signed that 15% was reserved for the cultivation, but what happened with the sharecroppers? Let's see. Gandhi wanted to help the sharecroppers, so he visited the British Landlord Association, but he was not given any information because he was an he then went to the commissioner of the hut division, who was threatened and asked him to leave the hut. Instead of returning, he went to Moti Hari. Here, he started gathering complete information about the Indigo contract. He was accompanied by many lawyers. One day, as he was on his way, a peasant who was maltreated by the hunters. He was stopped by the police superintendent's messenger, who police superintendent messenger who stopped Gandhi police superintendent messengers, who served him a notice asking him to leave. Gandhi received the notice but disobeyed the notice or disobeyed the order. A case was filed against him. Now, against Mahatma Gandhi. Many lawyers came to advise him, but when he stressed, they all joined him. They all joined his struggle and even consented to go to jail in order to help the poor peasant. On the day of trial, a large crowd gathered near the court. Now, trial means when the court hearing is there, na? Then before they found that he is only the culprit and all these type of things, Mahatma Gandhi, there is a process of trial. Okay, in the trial, the both advocates just focus on their whatever the procedure, right? A large crowd gathered near the court. It became impossible to handle them. Gandhi helped the officers to control the crowd. Gandhi gave him statement that he was not a lawbreaker but he disobeyed so that he could help the peasants. He was guaranteed bail and later on the case against him was dropped. Gandhi and his associates started gathering all sorts of information related to the Indigo contract and its misuse. Later, a commission was set up to look into the matter. After the inquiry was conducted, the planters were found guilty and were asked to pay back to the peasants. Expecting refusal, they offered to pay only 25% of the amount. Gandhi accepted this too because he wanted to free the sharecroppers from the binding of the Indigo contract. He opened 6 schools in Champaran village and volunteers like Mahadev Desai, Nanhari Parikar and his son Deva taught them. Right? Turbai, the wife of Gandhi, used to teach personal hygiene. Later on, with the help of a volunteer doctor, he provided medical facility to the natives of Champaran, thus making their life a bit better. A pacemaker Andrews wanted to volunteer at Champaran ashram, but Gandhi refused as he wanted Indigo to learn the lesson of self-reliance so that they would not depend on others. Gandhi told the writer that it was Champaran's incident that made him think that he did not need the British advice while he was in his own country. Right? This is the overall summary of the Indigo chapter. Now, from here, the chapter started. Louis Fisher is speaking like this: when I first visited Gandhi in 1942 at his ashram in Sivagram in central India, he said, I will tell you how it happened that I decided to urge the departure of the British. It was in 1917. Now, what they are saying? They are saying like this that Louis Fisher met Gandhi in 1942 and then he decided to urge the departure, decided to just drag out the Britishers from the India. He had gone to December 1916. Now, at back, he is here in 1917. Now, he is talking about the 1916 when December. Annual convention of the Indian National Congress Party in the Lucknow. So, in 1916, there is a meeting and in Lucknow, the Gandhi goes there and the name of the meeting is Indian National Congress Party's meeting. Okay, there were 2301 delegates, 2301 delegates, and many visitors. Delegates means representative. Right? During the processing, Gandhi recounted a peasant came up to me looking like any other peasants in India who were emancipated and sad. Emancipate means Rajkumar Shukla is poor and emancipate means slender means thin. Okay. And sad. I am Rajkumar Shukla from Champaran and I want you to come to my district. Now Rajkumar Shukla addresses and I want you to come to our own district, that is Champaran. Gandhi had never heard of the place. It was in the foothill of the towering Himalayas near the kingdom of Nepal. So, where is Champaran? If the question come into your exam, then you will write that it is in Nepal. Right? Under an ancient arrangement, the Champaran peasants were sharecroppers. Rajkumar Shukla was one of them. He was illiterate but resolute. He had come to the Congress session to complain about the injustice of the landlord system in Bihar. He come where? In Lucknow just to complain about the injustice which was happened with the landlords and in Bihar. I told you they were written Patna. Right, but in chapter it is Bihar given. And somebody had probably said, speak to Gandhi, and that time he suggested Shukla that discuss this particular thing about the sharecroppers, etc., with whom? With Gandhi only. Right? Gandhi told Shukla he had an appointment in Crown Court and also committed to go to parts of India. Right. Now, Gandhi tell him that I have a lot of appointments and I have to go somewhere else and then I will come to your Champaran. But first, whichever the appointments already fixed, I will go there only. Right. Shukla accompanied him everywhere. Wherever Gandhi goes now, Shukla accompanied him. Right. Then Gandhi returned to his ashram near Ahmedabad. I told you about the name of the ashram. Shukla followed him to the ashram. For weeks, he never left Gandhi's side. Means he never left Gandhi alone. He followed wherever Gandhi goes. Fix a date, he begged. Then again and again, or maybe after an interval, he says like this, please fix one single date. Right? Tenacity and story Gandhi said, I have to be in Calcutta and on such and such date. Beta, when he will go on Calcutta, we don't know because they are written such and such date. So remember, if they have given you the option of such and such date or none of these, if the date are written in the three options and fourth option is none of these, na, then you will take on the none of these. Okay, because here date not mentioned, right? Come and met me and take me from there. Months passed. Shukla was sitting on his haunches. Bit of haunches is a position on which the cat sits. We can say ukdu betna means haunches, right? At the appointment spot in Calcutta when Gandhi arrived. He waited till Gandhi was freed. Then he, two of them board a train for the city of Patna in Bihar. There, Shukla led him to the house of the lawyer Rajendra Prasad. Now they took a train, city of Patna in Bihar. Okay, so they took a train of Patna. Patna is where? In Bihar only. Right. There, Shukla led him to the house of the lawyer named Rajendra Prasad, who later became president of the Congress Party and of India. Later, Rajendra Prasad became the president of Congress Party. Remember this thing also, please. Rajendra Prasad was out of town, but the servant knew Shukla as a poor yeoman. Poor yeoman means poor peasant who pestered their master. Who pestered their master means who sometimes annoyed their master. Master here, Rajendra to help the indigo sharecroppers. So, because the servant know this thing that maybe so many times the Rajkumar Shukla go into the house of the Rajendra Prasad, that's why the servants are also familiar with the Shukla, and then they know that he come here just to annoy their master about the indigo sharecroppers, right? So they let him stay on the ground with his champion. And who is the champion here? Gandhi. Right? Stay on the ground. They didn't allow him to sit on the bed or sofa, etc. Okay, whom they took to be another peasant. They think that Gandhi is also a peasant and they didn't allow to come inside into the house. They allowed them to sit outside into the ground, right? But Gandhi was not permitted to draw water from the well. And then the next incident happened with the Gandhi that he is not allowed to have water from well. Least some drops from his bucket polluted the entire source. Imagine that a bucket is there and there is water into it, and if one droplet fallen out into the well, then the whole water get polluted just because of that droplet. That's why they didn't allow Gandhi to have some water from the well. Right? Now, bucket polluted an entire source. How did they know that he was not an untouchable? Because he come with Shukla. That's why they think that he is a poor peasant and he is maybe untouchable also. Right? Gandhi decided to go first to Muzaffar, which was en route to Champar. Now, in going through the way of the Champaran, there is Muzaffarnagar also. Okay, here is Champaran, and in between that day there is Muzaffarpur, sorry, which was in route to Champaran to obtain more complete information about condition that Shukla was capable of imparting. Capable of imparting means capable of gathering. Right? He accordingly sent a telegram to Professor J.P. Kriplani and now who is J.P. Kriplani of the Art College. He is a professor there into the Arts College, right, in Muzaffarnagar. Whom he had seen at Tagore Shanti Niketan School, where he seen Kriplani in Tagore Shanti Niketan School. The train arrived at midnight, 15 April 1917. Kriplani was waiting at the station with the large body of students. Kriplani is waiting for whom? For Gandhi with a lot of the students. Right? Gandhi stayed for 2 days in the house of Professor Malkhani, a teacher in the government school. Now Gandhi stayed where? At the house of Malkhani only, and Malkhani is a government teacher that time. Okay, that's it for today. Tomorrow we will do further chapter. Right? Thank you.